Well, hello guys. This is my first update, live, I should say, where I've been officially on here. An update. See these springs here? I put them in there. What I'm gonna do, if you watch, I'll show you. If we see there, we got some playage here. But I'm not getting no right there. If I force it, I'm not getting any rattle, but I am picking up a little bit of one when I'm driving it. So what I may end up doing is, see, I can stick a screwdriver in here, and I can force these springs out against caliper a little bit more, and that'll take some pressure off it from rubbing on the rotor too much. So I have some, they're red springs, which means they're heavy. So I may end up taking these springs out and trying a set of reds in there and see if that would help. But it's got 350 miles on it. Look at the springs. They're as good as when I put them in there. But like I say, if you stick a screwdriver in there, and I got a little bit of room to pry them apart, but see there, we're not getting that rattle. So I'm kind of drawing, do I make new springs for here, put heavier springs in, or do I live with it? Because when you're actually running it on the trail or whatever, you don't hear that. Because I did a video on this, so you can see the springs right there. But I thought I'd pull it apart and check it, because I got like 400 miles on it. Because this unit's right now is almost 1,800 miles I got on the thing already. So, and it's had a couple of long rides on it. I did a couple trips to Baldwin on it and some other things. So I'm debating about putting a heavier spring on there. And let me see if I figure out how to work this program here. Right here. Yeah, so what I'm debating about is, I'm from the RC car world too. So I do RC car stuff. I'll show you, give you something really cool here. There it is. That's my airplane. It's a 182 Skylane. It's got a .724 4-stroke. The propeller on the front is 12 inches in diameter. That gives you an idea how big it is. The wings on it are almost as long as the fuselage. It's quite a big plane. There's my RC cars, but this is a project I'm working on too. I don't know if you guys be interested in seeing this or not. This is my golf cart. I put a new generator in it a while back, and I had a major short, and I found it. So I ended up replacing the starter solenoid, the voltage regulator, and I pulled the engine out. Not because there's nothing wrong with it, because I only got 6 weeks of running on it, but I want to put a new coil in it. This coil here is the original coil, and so I ordered a coil to go in it. This is not a stock motor. I'm going to tell everybody right now, this is not a stock motor. This is a 402 engine, 402cc engine. So I'm putting a high performance coil basically on it, and I'm waiting for that. That'll be here tomorrow. Once I get that on there, I can put the engine shrouds back on, which are right there, and I can set it back in the chassis and get it hooked up and get it running. But I fixed the short issues with it. I found out the problem was, so I repaired that. But right now, waiting on a coil to get here. I was originally scammed. I ordered a coil on eBay, and I thought, oh, it's a good deal. And I ordered this coil, just like you got there. And it said it's supposed to be there any time now. And I'm saying, oh boy, it's going to be here. Well, the tracking number he gave me showed a totally different part than what they were sending me. And I turned it over to the postmaster, and they said I got scammed. So eBay refunded me the money for it. So I went to Amazon, and I found a high output coil for it. And that's what's going to go in it, because I run a E3 spark plug in it. This motor here is right about 18 horsepower. Originally they were only like 9, so it's actually doubled the horsepower of the original engine. So yeah, so I'm waiting on that. I got everything cleaned up in here. I don't know if you can see it or not, where the engine goes. I can have the engine in and out of this in less than 20 minutes. I know how to do it. I've done it numerous times. This cart is a 2000 Yamaha G16 is what it is. That's what it's called, the Beast. I'm running 22 by 11 by 10 tires on it, with a 6-inch lift. This is what I'm getting this back running so that my wife can use it. So she needs to motor around or whatever. The carb is sitting right there, clamped up, and that. So it's got a brand new battery in it. New starter solenoid, new voltage regulator. I made a new wiring harness here because the other one got fried for some reason. So I ordered these pigtails up, and I've already got one on the engine. It's actually sitting right here. It's not fully mounted yet. This is the other end. Now this will go to the coil. This red wire will plug into the coil, but everything should be good with it. But I thought I'd do a quick live. I see everybody just up and booked on me. I understand. But thanks very much for coming in. And there'll be some trail rides. Just right now, it's so hot and dusty. It's like 83 degrees outside. It's 83 degrees outside. And we haven't had no rain. And it's super dusty. Matter of fact, if you look at the cart, everything's dusty on it. You can see the dust actually sitting right there. And right there, there's dust on it. And the rear bumper's got covered in dust. That's how bad it is up here. So if you can, let me know when this video renders in the system, if you'd like to see some me do some live streams, and I'll give it a try. So I actually have StreamYard for my other channel, so it ain't like I don't know how to do lives. I just haven't done them in a while. So, but anyway, guys, that's my update. I'm gonna possibly put a heavier spring there. The spring rate will not matter to the hydraulic system because you got hundreds of pounds of pressure that squeezes them pads together. So if I put like a 14-pound spring in there or whatever, it's not going to bother the machine's braking. It's not going to affect it because somebody commented on that, and it won't bother the braking system. What I'm trying to do is push the pads away from the rotor. I want to do it just a little bit more. So I'm probably, being I got it apart right now, it's not that hard to take the caliper off this point. I'm probably going to put my red springs in it. I'm going to go dig a set out, and should be enough for both sides. And I'm just going to go ahead and do it. It's so freaking hot out. Might as well just get it done, over and done with. So guys, if you see this live, you're new to my channel, if you will, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates. I'm my video editing, I know I'm not no expert at it, but I'm getting there. So thanks very much, guys, and I will see you on my next live. Bye bye for now.